Okay. If I am adding an x plus 1 and an x minus 4, what do I need on this side?
X minus 4.
Okay. So I'm going to have 3x squared minus 12x. And over here I need an x plus 1. So I'm going to have a 2x squared plus 2x. Okay? And then what happens?
You add it all together.
Add it all together. So I get 5x squared minus 10x. And then you take out 5x. There you go. Okay? You didn't get that, get it. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's close enough. Okay, now what happens down here? Yeah, you have to find a common denominator. What was the common denominator? 48. Alright. So this one must have needed a 2. And this one didn't have a 3. So I have 15m over 48. 6m over 48. 21m over 48. Does that reduce?
7/16.
Yeah, 7/16. 7m over 16. This way. So this one is 2 to the 4th, and this one is 2 to the 3rd times 3. So I'm actually going to rewrite this one as 2 times 2 to the 3rd, 2 to the 3rd times 3. Okay, so this one needs a 3. So I'm going to multiply 16 times 3. And this one needs another 2. So I'm going to multiply 24 times 2. And that will get me to its common denominator. Yep. Alright, any other questions? Alright, let's get serious about adding and subtracting these now.
You weren't serious before?
We weren't serious. Yesterday was just like baby steps. Today we're jumping in with both feet. Alright? Hold your nose and just like dive in. Okay? Okay, so I have x over x squared minus 4 minus 2x minus 1 over x squared minus 3x minus 10. I need to find a common denominator. But before I can find a common denominator, I have to factor the denominators. Okay? What does x squared minus 4 factor down to? Not plus 4, 2. Okay? How about this one? Do we know what that's going to factor down to? X minus 5 x plus 2. Okay? Great. Okay, so what do they have in common and what do they still need?
They have x2, x plus 2.
They have an x plus 2 in common. They both have that, so that's good. What is this one still short of?
X minus 5.
Alright, so this side's going to be multiplied by x minus 5. And what is this side going to be multiplied
X
by?
minus 2.
Now, when you write your denominator, you don't have to multiply this minus
X minus
this one.
plus 5.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. When you write your denominator out, don't actually multiply it out because lots of reasons. First of all, you don't have to, because in the end, you may have to factor and cancel anyway. So it's just going to save you some time. Just write out x plus 2, x minus 2, x minus 5. Just leave it like that. That's going to be x squared minus 5x minus 2x squared minus 4x minus x plus 2. Put my like terms together. Okay, now this is a common error. You are subtracting this entire thing. Everything's being subtracted. So this is actually x squared minus 5x minus 2x squared plus 5x minus 2. Because everything is being subtracted. And minus a negative is actually plus, right? Alright, let's clean up this top part. Let's combine our like terms. X squared minus 2x squared. Negative x squared. I like to mark them out because they get really long and then you can't, did I get that one already? Did I take care of that? I don't know. So you can mark them out, keep track. Negative 5x and 5x. Yeah, those are just gone. I don't even have to write that down. And what's left? Minus 2. It doesn't factor. We could factor out that negative if we wanted to, but you don't have to. So that's your answer.
So really all you're doing with like the top part is you just kind of like flipping the signs and then putting that in between.
Yeah, because it was subtraction, so I just have to change the sign. Yep. If it had been addition, I could have just added it straight across. Yeah. I'll give you one that's addition. I'll give you an addition one to practice. Can I move this? Do I have it written down?
No.
No? Okay. I'll wait. Okay. Try this one. It's addition. Okay, what do you do first? Factor first. Okay, so I need two numbers that multiply to equal 8 and add to be 9. 8 and 1. So that's going to be x plus 2. That's going to be x plus 2. So this factors to 4x plus 1, x plus 2. Now this just needs to x plus 2, right? Okay. So x plus 2, x plus 2. And I'm going to leave on the denominator 4x plus 1, x plus 2. Okay. This needs to be FOILed, so that's going to be 3x squared minus 4x plus 6x minus 8 plus 3x plus 6. Now, clean this up. Is there anything to add to this 3x squared?
No.
Okay. How about the x's? 5x? Okay. Minus 2. Is that factor? Okay, what is that factor to? 3x plus 1 and what? 3x. Alright, well let's just... Okay, so you need a positive 6x and a negative 1x, right? So you take out a 3x and you're left with x plus 2, and you take out a negative 1 and you're left with x plus 2. So it's 3x minus 1, x plus 2. And I have a 4x plus 1 and an x plus 2. Those cancel. So my answer is 3x minus 1 over 4x plus 1. Oh, here? Because it already had a 4x plus 1. You just have to multiply by what it doesn't have. And that one had a 4x plus 1, and this one had a 4x plus 1. This one didn't have an x plus 2, so that's what it needed. So, question. Alright? Yes.
That bottom part, step before that, I got lost. So,
Here.
where did you get the, that right there?
This was our answer, right? So we needed two numbers that when multiplied equaled negative 6, and when added equaled positive 5.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's where we got 6 and negative 1.
I guess you didn't do it, so I was
Right.
where the heck?
That's where it came from.
Okay.
Okay, got it? Alright, let me give you another one to try. It's just going to take practice. Practice, practice, practice.
Sound like on football.
Yep. Math is like football. The only way to get better is to practice.
Except for you don't have to worry about hurting your shoulder.
You don't, yeah, it has less injuries than football and apparently cheerleading too.
Well, I still say
Yeah.
paper cuts hurt worse than
Paper
the other
cuts
thing.
make a different worse. Yeah. Alright, does everyone have this written down now? No? Okay.
Elbow.
Okay, try this one. What do you do first? Factor first. Factor first. First thing that you need to do. Factor first. Put that from here. Alright. And a negative 3x minus 4x. This is factored, it's just not going to cancel anything out. Factored, it is x 5x minus 7 over all of this. There you go. That's
We
it.
know it's not gonna cancel anything out, but we have to go through those.
No. That should be okay. Okay, one thing to understand, like, this is not new stuff, it's just that it's a whole bunch of old stuff all packed into one problem. But everything that we're doing, we've factored, you've factored before, that's not a new thing. You've multiplied, you've done FOIL, you've done distributive property, that's not a new thing. Combining like terms, that's not a new thing. Factoring and canceling, not on this problem, but other problems, that's not a new thing. It's just that there's so much to do on each problem that you kind of tend to get lost in it. But just remember, everything that you're doing in this problem is old stuff. It's just that we put a whole bunch of old stuff together. Like the leftover casserole. Take everything you have in your fridge and you put it in there, okay? That's what we're doing in this problem. Remember, factor first. Factor first, find your common denominator, do your addition and subtraction, factor again, and then cancel if you can. So it's like 5 easy steps, right? Ellen is agreeing with me.
5 easy steps.
There you go. Come on, Jeremy. 5 easy steps, okay? Alright.
It's hard for